Al Ghazali was a 22-year-old student. He made $1 million almost accidentally by selling NFTs in the 2022 bear market, which goes to show that anything is possible in a bear market. There are still plenty of opportunities as long as you do your research. That's why I want to show you 2 Solana collections and one Ethereum project that could potentially do really, really well. To clarify, just like other Solana-related NFT videos here, I'm going to be using Magic Eden to buy the NFTs. And for research and data, we're going to be using Moonly. Check out the links. I will be sure to add them in the description of this video. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie. This is Altcoin Buzz. Bear markets definitely aren't as fun as bull markets, but you can still make some great moves and set yourself up for the long term. I do wish you the best of luck if you choose to invest. Just remember, I am not a financial or investment advisor by trade. This video is not official financial or investment advice. All right, and at number 1 on our list, we're kicking it off here with our first collection, which are the Dandies, which is a very English word. It's a collection of bears, basically, but there's quite a bit that differentiates these. You may remember that we covered OK Bears in the past. These are also different. They have a unique twist. For context, though, let's revisit OK Bears, which we've talked about in the past. Their floor is 49 Sol, whereas the Dandies come in at 1/10 the price, 4.6 Sol, and both offer a collection of 10,000 bears. Keep an eye out for the Dandies. They have the potential to get up there with the OK Bears. The Dandies originate from the Mitsu Bears, which is a pretty rugged project. Gentle Smoke, one of the co-owners of X Labs, they decided to derug the project, and he's a well-known and respected person in the Solana NFT space. And it's actually a pretty small world because, as it happens, X Labs is also involved with Mob Studios. Back, however, to the Mitsu Bears. If you were a Mitsu Bear holder, you could burn your Mitsu Bear and receive a Dandy instead. And you were lucky if you got your Mitsus at 1 Sol, but the average price was around 4 Sol, actually. We're looking here on Moonly at the Dandies all-time high and some other metrics. So the peak for the Dandies was 12.34 Sol. That was just 2 months ago. I think they can easily get back to that number and more. And that's because this project has all kinds of new tools and utilities. It's definitely comparable to kind of a Swiss Army knife of Solana. So for example, there's Dandy Snap, which is the fastest snapshot tool on Solana. A banner maker. This is where you can show your Dandies in your Discord or your Twitter banner. Badger. This is a great tool that shows all the details of your NFT. Token tool. So this creates and updates SPL tokens, and a smart airdrop is coming soon for this, so be on the lookout. And then the latest is an NFT suite. Now, this already offers some alpha features and more beta is on its way. Now, for utility, you can stake your Dandy and earn Bonk, B-O-N-K. This is a meme token that surprised the Solana ecosystem around Christmas. And the idea is that Dandies use Bonk as their project token. There's also a raffle site where you can find various interesting PFPs, which they raffle off. There's the Biblio that's coming soon. I don't know a lot about this right now, but it is coming. And there's more to expect as well. So if you're an NFT enthusiast, you're definitely going to want to keep an eye on Dandies. They could very well be going places. If you own one, let me know in the comments below. You're probably early to the party if that's the case. Kudos. But without any further ado, let's move on now to our second collection. At number 2 on our list, we're exploring Ukiyo, which minted in September 2022 for 1.5 Sol. Now the floor, as you can see, is 1.68 Sol. So they held out pretty well and didn't really fade out. Their all-time high was at 6.3 Sol. That was earlier in January. And what I like about them is that they're a small collection of only 6.5K. Furthermore, the number of total listed PFPs is low, and these are all good signs. Another thing that really stands out is their art. And as a result, they have now become a full-scale B2B studio, kind of like X Labs and all its offshoots, i.e. Dandies and Mob Studios, as we just talked about. What may surprise you, though, is that Ukiyo is also a software service company. Back in December of 2022, a few months ago, they acquired Matuki Labs, and that made them a full-scale NFT incubator. But there's actually much more to them. They really do cover a whole bunch of different areas. So, for example, they have all kinds of regular airdrops for holders, their very own Zen token, Z-E-N, which comes with great tokenomics. Staking is offered. a raffle platform, their white paper, various partnerships, and even their own clothing line. So these guys are pretty diversified, and they have plenty more in the pipeline from what we can see. They keep building, they keep involving their users, and they also combine Asian with Western influences, which is cool. They are an Asian outfit, but with links in the USA. What I like about this project personally is that in a very short time frame, only 6 months, they really have achieved quite a lot. So for example, they delivered their roadmap, and from a price perspective, it's also pretty impressive to see what they've done given their current floor price. However, a downside is their volume. It is not high. If you look at the Dandies, for example, which we just covered, they have a much higher volume metric, whereas Ukiyo only has around 30 sol in daily trading volume. So that's a very modest number. Dandies was around 380 for context. And so the truth is that these aren't built to be rapid flippers, but they could do very well in the long run. And lastly, at number 3 on our list, we're taking a look at the dedicated team and Moonbase, which is a very interesting project because first of all, they have not yet minted. Their mint date is still to be determined. And you can get in for $125 or $150, but their total supply is quite small, only 2,000. In exchange for that, you get an NFT, but it's an NFT that expires after 1 year. You're going to want to join their Discord server. It's still open, but soon it's going to be gated. There's no website, nothing else really. It's only a Discord server, which I will link to in the description below. There's also their Twitter account that you can follow. Nonetheless, it is worth it. We feel that it's absolutely worth it, in fact. We all know the importance here of doing your own research, and that's precisely what this server is all about. It gives you the tools to do your own research. This is the DYOR tool for traders. So to clarify, it also includes Solana. Check out their Discord. I'll link to it in the description of this video. You're going to want to explore this one in more detail and kind of poke around with it. Let me know, guys, of these NFTs that we've covered today, which is your favorite? Which ones have we left off the list that you're excited about? Best of luck, as always, if you choose to invest, but not financial or investment advice.